Hello everyone, today we're reviewing Alan Wake's American Nightmare. If you like this video and want to see more of my content, please leave a like, comment, and then subscribe. If you like horror and survival themed content as much as I do, make sure to check out horrorreview.com, a review website that I'm a part of. We review everything horror and we're always open to suggestions. Make sure to check us out. I put a link in the description below. Alan Wake's American Nightmare is a game developed by Remedy Entertainment and published by Microsoft Studios. It's technically a follow-up to Alan Wake, which I previously have reviewed, but it's not a sequel at all, rather a spin-off in the same universe, which if you liked Alan Wake and you were hoping for a full-fledged sequel, it's going to be a sad day for you, and it was a sad day for me too. The plot of American Nightmare is framed from the Night Springs TV show, a sort of Twilight Zone type feel. This appeared numerous times throughout the original game, Alan Wake, so I'm pretty happy that they decided to include this piece into the first game. Heck, that's probably where they got the idea, if I'm frank. I've always liked Easter eggs, but this one is just one giant Easter egg. The story lacked anything that I was really interested in, as the zombie fighter games aren't normally my thing. If you like those types of games, sure, this would probably be for you. I came into the game not knowing what it was and felt saddened by the fact it wasn't a sequel to Alan Wake. The story felt too simple, and for what it's worth, it was kind of ridiculous all at the same time. The reason I don't like zombie fighter games is they seem repetitive, and this one is no different. But for some reason, it's still Alan Wake, and it made me want to continue to keep playing it. Played the story several times, and it does tend to get old very fast. There isn't a lot of replay value, and that's sort of a thing I look for in my video games. Maybe it's my obsession with Alan Wake, but for some reason I keep wanting to play this game over and over again, hoping for a different outcome. The graphics are more or less the same as Alan Wake, and they're pretty unremarkable if you ask me. Standard graphics for the time, and there's nothing really else I can say about them. The best part of the game was probably arcade mode, where, as Alan, you set out against increasingly difficult waves of zombies. This is more or less the same as any other zombie wave type video game, where the new wave is harder and more robust than the last. But that's pretty much all the mode is in any video game. New arcade maps are unlocked as they are successfully beaten, and available weapons are determined by the number of manuscript pages recovered in story mode. The tying together of the story in the arcade is probably a pretty unique thing about this game. You don't see it very often, but when you do, it's a good, hey, that's pretty cool. Overall, if you like zombie games and you like Alan Wake, then you'll like this game. Just know that it isn't a sequel. It wasn't terrible, I'll say that. It's just not what I expected. Alan Wake's American Nightmare gets a 3 out of 5 for its ability to remain interesting, even though zombie fighting games aren't really my thing. Thanks for watching, and remember, the light is always bright.